The first Nagaland EduConnect Conclave under the theme Investment for the Future is organized by the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland along with Northeast Education Council from 10th and 11th of May at the Capital Convention Complex at Kohima. A host of universities and college institutions are here at the conclave from across the country to assist the college students.
Here's a brief outline how Island has come about and how and where Island looks forward to. In the line with the Chief Minister's vision to attract investments to the state, the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland, in short, IDEN, was created and notified by a cabinet notification in June 2018 as the state's Investment Promotion and Facilitation Agency, IPA. It aims to explore, promote and facilitate all possible investment opportunities for infrastructure and socio-economic development in the state. The island strives to be a driving force to transform Nagaland to be a prominent achiever under sustainable development goals by multiplying the strength of the government departments through effective networking. The mandate is to devise and execute medium to long-term strategies to build and strengthen the state's local content and facilitate robust external investor relations and investment into the state.
The conclave is being repeated in Dimapur, of course, without the inaugural or the other sessions, but we hope that the other students all over Nagaland will benefit. In our newspaper advertisements, which we have given in the last 2-3 days, we have put a link where students from Mon, Twinsang and Mokshu and all can access the link, and then they can watch what is going on today over here. And I hope that they are doing it, and we are grateful to the Department of IPR that have broadcasted this information to the students far and wide, and I hope that all of you students who are logging in will benefit. As I said, education is not exactly our mandate of the IDEM, but we have done it because we have seen an opportunity. And above all, an opportunity where we don't have to invest any money, except in setting up these seminar halls and facilities, because most of the money is being provided by the NEC and the participating institutions. But from next year, it is our request, sir, that the education sector, the higher and the technical included, will take over this, and we hope that this EduConnect of Nagaland will grow bigger so that it connects with the students and educational systems in Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, even Thailand, where they are looking for education, and our institutions, especially Naga teachers and students, can speak and convey much better English education than anywhere else. And the system of education in India, especially the technical and in the digital sector, is also very high, and those things can be slowly built up so that education emerges as an industry in the near future. And we hope that the education and your departments will kindly take over this Connect from next year.
The government of Nagaland, under the initiative of IDEN, came up with a concept and is today conducting this Education Connect conference, a first of its kind in the state. The core mission and the target vision of this EduConnect is to provide a platform and to rope in the participation of any individual firms or companies or corporates desiring to invest in education sector in the state of Nagaland. For this, the Investment and the Development Authority of Nagaland, IDEN, had been made as a nodal department which will work to facilitate on all queries and processes for the successful implementation of this target mission. With the prevalence of relative peace and the state clad with convenient and conducive environment, which can really promote quality education and advancement of human resources towards our nation building. The government of the day, with a massive asset of youth resources of about 40.2%, in the age group of 15 to 35 as per 2011 census, which comes to about 8 lakhs of our total population, is opening up our doors to beckon and to welcome investors and to invest in the education sector from any interested and willing entity, firms, corporates and institutions, which we deem will mutually benefit the state government, the investors and the general public at large. Towards this end, the state government is committed to extend all possible help, support and guidance, and to be the lead partner in facilitating potential investors. A look at the data relating to high school and higher secondary school students and the youth resources available will give you a fair idea of the huge potential the state poses for investment in the education sector in Nagaland. In high school, for the academic year of 2020, we have 22,392 students who appeared the exams, with a pass figure of 15,680. In the year 2021, we had 23,608 students who appeared, with a pass figure of 16,388. And for the current academic year, that is 2022, we have almost 28,937 students who have sat and appeared exams, and the results are awaited. In the higher secondary level, in our streams, in the year 2020, in commerce and in science, we have the following figures. In 2020, we have 11,598 students who appeared for the higher secondary exams in our streams, with a pass figure of 8,335. In commerce, it was 1,337, with a pass figure of 1,010. In science, we had 2,525 students who have appeared, with a pass figure of 2,046. In 2021, in our stream, high secondary level, we have 13,000 students who have appeared exams, with a pass percentage figure of 9,035. In commerce, we had 1,347, with a pass figure of 1,002. In science, there were 2,463 students who appeared, with a pass figure of 2,250. For the current academic year in the art stream, we have 13,812 who have appeared. In commerce, we have 1,157, and in science, we had 2,152, results of which are awaited. The figures presented does not reflect the overall picture of the state, since many students are studying in institutes outside the state, and the figure also does not include our Naga students following CBSE and other courses. There is therefore a huge opportunity for investors to come in to set up school, colleges, educational trusts, technical colleges and university in the state of Nagaland, which will definitely be a win-win situation for all parties involved.
The importance of education sector, quality education, particularly research supported education is very important for students. Even for students, actually what I am trying to tell is that students also very important that what kind of education we are providing in the institutions which we had in our state and our area. This is also very important. And what is the kind of skill education and what kind of quality education we are providing to the children also very important. And the students need to have some kind of innovation and also entrepreneurship skills for completion of their course with the particular skills, and they should have a entrepreneur skills also after completing education. These are very important, and what kind of educations we are permitting here to establish, they should be in a position to provide this particular quality education to our children. And we can invite investors to come to Nagaland and establish their various institutions from the beginning of primary education, secondary education, higher education and technical education. We are trying to invite people to establish in Nagaland. But actually, just for the sake of coming and establishing the institution is not important. The quality education, which can attract the people from different parts of the country, even the students also and faculty also need to come and work here. This is very important, that unless we have a cosmopolitan environment, we don't get the quality education here. The students also should get an exposure to the different parts of the country students, and also the faculty from different parts of the country, they need to come here. And the laboratory quality and also the institutional quality is also very important when the stakeholders are coming here. So you develop one or two parks like this in different areas in Dimapur and Kohima and other areas, technology and innovation parks. So in that, actually you can invite people from different parts of the country in agriculture sector, pharmaceutical sector, chemical sector and bioresources sector and forestry sector, and you can ask them, you can provide them lease basis 1500 to 2000 square meters of land on lease basis, and ask them to invest here. Industry, along with educational infrastructure, you can also think, because students has to be provided in training for the various practical oriented industries training. So this is not possible because we don't have any industries in Nagaland. Because education sector is linked with the industrial sector. We need to provide at least a minimum establishing 300 to 400 industries in a particular area. In Dimapur area and the Kohima area and some other area in Nagaland, you can establish 2-3 parks like this and invite some people to establish technology parks, so that each person can be given 1500 to 2000 land area, and they can invite, if you are providing tax benefits to them, many people, hundreds of people will be coming here and establishing themselves. At least for 5 years to 10 years, you need to provide tax benefits. Many people, even from Delhi to Nagaland will come, even from Uttarakhand to here, people will come and establish. What is that benefit you are getting? Your students are getting jobs. Your students are getting opportunity for learning there. So this is what actually benefits has to be looked in a long-term benefits, not just by short-term benefit. So this is what I was telling. So this technology parks, actually what I am trying to tell you is that there are different areas of the industrial areas. We can establish at 300 acres land or 200 acres land, you can establish 300 industries there, and you can develop one particular park system. The students can go there training. Every year you will be getting, in each park you will be getting minimum 10,000 employment opportunities. And simultaneously the students will be getting training opportunity. So there will not be any employment problem in Nagaland if you are going to think about this. Not only educational institutions, technological innovative parks, IT, agriculture, forestry and other biopharmaceuticals and all these resources industries, if you are inviting from the people by giving tax benefit, that will definitely give a lot of boom for Nagaland to grow. And if government takes initiative, that will be going to be a boom for educational development and infrastructure development and also employment opportunities for the children. Thank you very much, Honorable Advisor and Chairman of the Conclave, for giving me an opportunity to interact here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. But remember, you also have the option to study elsewhere online, and that degree is recognized as of now by the UGC. Okay, so this is the the flexibility that you would now is available to you. So look for that. Be aware of these new policies. Don't just keep staying the old with my younger brother, my parents are studying against this way. No, it's completely new. It's overhauled completely. Okay, so that's the type of openings that you have now. So so what I'd like to share is these type of the new education policy that is there. Be aware of this. If you're aware of this, you also know then how to search for anything around the country, around the world also. Then how to go seek admissions, because they'll have their own procedures. Each will have their own procedure. That's why one cannot just talk on just one procedure as given my topic here or my discussion. But this will have. But be aware of what is available, what is the existing education system now, so you can do that. just to divert, as far as this conclave is concerned, EduConnect, a lot of institutions have come, you'll see them there, and I'm so happy to be participating in this, to be able to meet with those institutions. And these institutions are coming forward to offer good opportunities for people from Nagaland to study quality education elsewhere. At the same time, we're concerned that in the Northeast we don't have higher education institutions of quality, and we need to establish more, and so you need to invest here. So I would suggest even that when these institutions are looking for students to take out again from Nagaland, why not perhaps spend some time to interact with existing institutions in Nagaland to collaborate with them. See, for example, I'm looking after the Northeast Christian University. I'd be happy to have any of them come. I'll offer my master's degrees or BA degree contact mode. How about the online they offer? And then my students who are from here can go there for practicals and then get good quality education there as well. So that's a tie-up. And that's a win-win situation, because they still get the students, they still get the revenue, but then it helps our students without having to go all the way there. They're studying here. It's online mode for many of things. Of course, for engineering and such, you need contact mode, but that's where one can work out. But we have good institutions here, engineering as well. NIT is here, others are here. Nagaland University has. How about with those as well? So if we have that, and then you're building up, the basics here itself, and that way our youth will be much better benefited rather than a few going out. As per what I understand, the statistics recently, I think last month or so, there are about 33,000 students of Nagaland studying in the colleges, and about 35,000 students of Nagaland studying outside the Northeast. So imagine why are they going out there? But now when you're doing this connect, how about connecting not just with the students, connect with the institutions, and then let's work hand in hand to build up a better Nagaland and better education system.
Conclave, organized by Investment Development Authority of Nagaland in association with the Northeast Education Council at the Capital Convention Center, Kohima, is a step towards facilitating educational interface between top colleges, institutes and universities in India and the students in Nagaland. See, my dear friends, generally the tendency of our Naga boys and girls are either Delhi, either Shillong, either Guwahati, few down south. But no, there are various good institutions across the country. Now we have, it all here. It's up to you how you connect. It is the first of its kind in the state. A wide spectrum of colleges, institutes and universities from across India. They have already set up their stalls at the venue. In addition to enabling the participating students to explore and get simplified access to information about various colleges, institutes and universities of the courses offered, facilities available, fee structure and admission procedure, educational loan and scholarship on offer from various exhibition stalls set up at the venue. It is hoped that this event will serve as an enabling springboard for potential investment in the state, in the education sector. Such investment will not only bring quality education on our doorstep, but will be mutually beneficial for both the investor and the student community, as also the state as a whole. As mentioned earlier by our CEO and the chairperson of today's function, we need to carry forward this, but today is the first of its kind. I hope that the response from the various institutions in our state who are represented here by their students and teachers today will pay more attention and participate well, so that, as suggested and proposed by the CEO and the chairperson of today's function, we can organize such, conclave again, so that you get to know what you want to be. Like I said, you all have certain quality in you. We all Nagas have very good qualities in us. Today, don't think that Nagaland is only the playground. India is there. The world is there. If you really want to pursue a career, be it in science, be it in the medical, be it in any course that you would like to be, I am confident that you all can shine. You all can be successful in life. Don't think only of government jobs in Nagaland. You are all aware now. Every government job will be through the competitive exams. No more direct appointments. But I would advise my young boys and girls, my students, don't look only at Nagaland. Look at the world. Look at India. I've seen our Naga friends from Manipur. They're all over the country. Wherever you go south, go west, go to the central part, go to the north, you will see the commitment they have. They study, they work, and they make a life. So the challenge is open to you all young people. Please take advantage of this. And I really would like to thank Mr. Alamtamshi again for having organized this. And of course, not forgetting the Northeast Education Council for being a part of this. I wish you all the best. Exhibition stalls set up at the venue. It is hoped that this event will serve as an enabling springboard for potential investment in the state, in the education sector. Such investment will not only bring quality education on our doorstep, but will be mutually beneficial for both the investor and the student community, as also the state as a whole. As mentioned earlier by our CEO and the chairperson of today's function, we need to carry forward this. But today is the first of its kind. I hope that the response from the various institutions in our state who are represented here by the students and teachers today will pay more attention and participate well, so that, as suggested and proposed by the CEO and the chairperson of today's function, we can organize such conclave again, so that you get to know what you want to be. Like I said, you all have certain quality in you. We all Nagas have very good qualities in us. Today, don't think that Nagaland is only the playground. India is there. The world is there. If you really want to pursue a career, be it in science, be it in the medical, be it in any course that you would like to be, I am confident that you all can shine. You all can be successful in life. Don't think only of government jobs in Nagaland. You are all aware now. Every government job will be through the competitive exams. No more direct appointments. But I would advise my young boys and girls, my students, don't look only at Nagaland. Look at the world. Look at India. I've seen our Naga friends from Manipur. They're all over the country. Wherever you go south, go west, go to the central part, go to the north, you will see the commitment they have. They study, they work, and they make a life. So the challenge is open to you all young people. Please take advantage of this. And I really would like to thank Mr. Alamtamshi again for having organized this. And of course, not forgetting the Northeast Education Council for being a part of this.